Hey guys, what's up? No episode I'll be uploading Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Sorry, not Friday. I'm just panicky. Yeah, there wasn't. There's a man loose because he was in Blanche. And I'm scared because we're not that far from Blanche at all. So we just have our house. We're in our house. And I'm just not going to be here tomorrow, so I'm going to be going to my nan's because my mom's going to work. And then Friday, well, probably I'll be uploading for you on Tuesday. Today I'm looking at, today is hurricanes, and I'm going to show you who gets the shout out. And if you guys saw it, or shared a question, your question was, have you ever been in a tornado, a hurricane, and what was your experience? I've been in a hurricane, Ophelia, and this guy commented it wasn't really, awesome video. Try to win a shout out on my channel. The rules are on Shout Out Sunday videos. I just thought it wasn't really, but I had to give someone a shout out, and he's the only person that commented, so I'm gonna keep going. Just keep looking. We're learning about hurricanes today, so let's get into it.
Speeds of 75.
Nope. I kind of want to do in the middle or do about both. Hurricane versus tornado, what's the difference? It's kind of a scary video because hurricanes and tornadoes can.
What's the difference between a hurricane and a tornado? I'm Storm Meteorologist Jason Myers, and they are both a testament to Mother Nature's fury. They both spin counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere, and they both cause loss of life and property each and every year, but they are far from the same thing. For one, they both form in very different ways. Hurricanes form in warm ocean waters. Moisture evaporates, rises, and begins to circulate. As the storm grows, winds continue to speed up, and eventually an eye forms around the middle. Tornadoes, on the other hand, spawn from thunderstorms. Rotation in different layers of the atmosphere within a thunderstorm create a funnel cloud that eventually reaches the ground. But neither one of these is necessarily more superior than the other. Difficult to compare, but something we can compare: size. Hurricanes can be hundreds of miles in diameter. The biggest tornado ever recorded had a damage path of a little more than 2.5 miles, but most are only 300 to 400 yards. In fact, tornadoes have been known to spawn inside a hurricane. Advantage: hurricane. Now round two. What about wind speed? Hurricanes may be bigger, but tornadoes still pack a punch for their size. Hurricane force winds range from 74 miles an hour for a weak storm all the way up to 157 miles an hour or more for a catastrophic Category 5. A weak tornado starts out with winds around 40 miles an hour, but an EF5 tornado has winds anywhere between 261 to 318 miles an hour, much stronger than the strongest hurricane force winds. Point goes to tornadoes. Tie ball game. Next round. What does more damage? Tornadoes do all their damage using those extremely strong rotating winds. Hurricanes, however, come with a triple threat. They use strong winds, heavy rains, and storm surge, bringing huge waves crashing on shore, causing more flooding. But even so, tornado and hurricane activity can vary from year to year, but study after study has shown that on average, they're both equally damaging and deadly. This one is a draw. But what lasts longer? Has the endurance, the staying power, the stamina? Hurricanes last.
Just wanted to get first that we are going to watch. We are currently going to watch. Just want to see facts. How to survive hurricane. Perfect, find it. I always watch this a couple of times, so here we go.
How to survive a hurricane. Don't wait until the storm is heading your way. Survive a hurricane with these safety precautions. You will need advanced planning, flood insurance, emergency supplies, a NOAA-enabled battery-powered radio, batten down hatches, a safe room, and extreme caution. Step 1. Plan ahead. Know the location of local shelters and how you'll evacuate if you don't have a car. If you have family members with special medical needs, ask local officials if there's a registry so they can help in the event of power outages. Pick a place for family members to meet in case you become separated, and designate an out-of-town friend as the person everyone calls to report that they're safe. Get flood insurance if you don't already have it. Make sure you know how to shut off electricity, gas, and water in case you're instructed to do so. Step 2. Have the following supplies on hand at the start of hurricane season. A 3-day supply of water that provides 1 gallon per person per day, a 3-day supply of non-perishable food that doesn't require cooking, a flashlight and extra batteries, a battery-powered radio that can receive broadcasts from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, a first aid kit, and a 7-day supply of medications. The Atlantic and Central Pacific hurricane season runs from June 1st to November 30th. The Eastern Pacific is from May 15th through November. Step 3. If a hurricane warning is issued, meaning one is expected in the next 36 hours, bring in anything that can be tossed around by the wind. Close and board up all windows and doors with 5/8-inch marine plywood unless you have hurricane shutters. Clear rain gutters and downspouts. Trim trees and shrubs. Put your refrigerator and freezer on the coldest setting and fill your car's gas tank in case you're ordered to evacuate. Step 4. If you live on the first or second floor of a high-rise, make plans to take refuge with neighbors between floors 3 and 10 when the storm begins. Residents who live above the 10th floor should evacuate, as should mobile home dwellers and anyone living on a floodplain, near a river, or on an inland waterway. Step 5. Shortly before the storm is expected to start, fill your bathtub with water so you have an extra supply on hand. Unplug small appliances and sensitive electronics and turn off propane tanks. Step 6. When the storm starts, stay away from the windows and glass doors and avoid using the phone. Go to your home's lowest level and stay in an interior room, closet, or hallway. Have a mattress or pillow to protect your head. Monitor weather conditions on your radio and don't leave your safe place until local officials say it's okay to do so. Step 7. If you lose electricity, keep circuit breakers turned off until power is restored. Then check for frayed wires. If you see any, call the power company. Leave the house immediately if you smell gas. If you're returning home, don't enter your house if floodwaters remain around the building. You see loose power lines or structural damage, or you smell a gas leak. If you have any safety concerns at all, stay elsewhere until your home is checked by a building inspector or a structural engineer. Did you know 2/3 of the hurricanes that hit land in the United States between 1981 and 2011 struck the Gulf Coast? The other third hit the Atlantic coast.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want a shout out next week, comment down below how many... Oh no. I'm just thinking of shout out question right now. What's it called? Because Saturday we're going to be learning about babysitters, like, not babysitters, just learning about, no, storms on Saturday. So, comment down below how many, what's it called? How many storms, like windy bad storms, like kind of just really mega bad storms you've been in, like not just windy storms for thunder and lightning, mega bad ones, but not kind of hurricane tornado. See you guys next week, and I love you guys. Oh guys, thank you for the 10 views. My other channels on, like, it took me a year to get 5 views. And this time took me like not even 24 hours to get 10 views. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. I'm so glad. I love you guys and stay safe. Because the hurricanes are going around now. Like it's hurricane kind of season. So, love you guys. Bye.